Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here for Spiegelmom Scraps design team, and I have a fun layout today using the Glitter Girl collection and using the mixes Magical Unicorns, Dose of Reality, and Confetti Burst. So I try to do one of two things with sequins. Well, three. Either I usually make a shaker pocket, or I sprinkle, use the sprinkling technique with sequins for like a finishing touch, or I try to make the sequins be kind of the star of the show. And in this case, I wanted to really do a layout where the sequins were more of a focal point on the layout rather than having them there as a finishing touch. Not that they're not a focal point as a finishing touch, but I wanted to really just make them be more of a focus on this layout. So there is a diamond, a piece of paper that has all of these diamond shapes in the Glitter Girl collection. And I decided to fussy cut a bunch of those diamonds out, and then I inked them with, it was a gray Distress Oxide ink, and I do not remember the exact color. But I inked all of those up, mostly because when I fussy cut, I feel like it hides a little bit of the imperfection that I typically get when I fussy cut. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make kind of rows of these diamonds across my layout. And the sequins I'm going to use to connect the diamonds together. So kind of like, you know, have you ever been or seen in the movies or whatever? I feel like this was a thing in the 70s where they would hang beads in the doorways, kind of something like that. That was sort of my vision for this layout. And I really, really love how it turned out. I love the colors. I used the Glitter Girl project pad, and honestly, I did have the ephemera pack as well and some puffy stickers, but that project pad was perfect because I was able to create my title from that. I was able to use a bunch of stickers from the pad, and I just love the way it turned out. And I was super, super, super excited because I was able to make somewhat of a girly layout. As most of you know, I have boys, so I don't get to use purples and that sort of those pinks and purples and kind of girly colors, but I get to spend time and babysit one of my favorite little girls, and we had a day at the park, and I took this photo and decided to scrapbook it. So I was able to kind of use a unicorn sticker and really kind of use some of the things I don't normally get to use on a layout when I'm scrapping my boys. Plus my boys are older. My youngest is 17, so I just don't always feel like the layout, the story that I want to tell on their layouts really would go with like unicorns and rainbows and that kind of thing. Not that I don't use pink or purple on their layouts, because I do. This collection just isn't really suited for most of the pictures I have of them. So what I'm going to do, once I get this all put down, and I'm not going to make you watch me glue all of those sequins down, then I'm just going to start embellishing and place the photo. So you can see where I've got some space there where I do not have the diamonds, and that area is where I knew I would be most likely putting my photo. And I think at this point I'm just laying things out, so when you see the final product, you will see that things get shifted a little bit. But at this point, I'm just trying to lay it all out, make sure that I like it. And of course I did. I loved all the colors. I love that Jody she includes so many different types of sequins. Some of them are glittery, some of them are matte, some of them don't have a hole in them, some of them do, some of them are octagon shape, some of them are round. I mean, there's just so many different types, and I love the variety that brings to the page, and it's just so interesting to look at this page and look at all the different types of sequins. I love that, all the different colors, the shapes, the texture it adds, and her mixes just are gorgeous. And oftentimes she will do a mix that coordinates perfectly with some of these collections. And I definitely think that Magical Unicorn goes perfect with Glitter Girl, and it also goes really well with Sparkle City. And I wasn't sure when I got that mix, like, oh, that's a lot of purple, what am I going to do with it? But it has really been fun using that mix, and I'm actually working on some childhood layouts from when I was a child, and again, getting to pull out all that pink and purple and stuff, and so I've been using that mix, it seems like, on so many of my layouts, and I just love it. It's very easy for me to use the blues because I have a lot of beach photos that I use a lot of the different shades of blues and aquas and teals. And so it was really fun to be able to use these purples and pinks today. So once I get this down, like I said, it really is going to go by super, super quick because I'm just going to do some, little bit of layering with my embellishments, and then that will be it. But I wanted to let you know that I have a link below to Jody's shop, and you can definitely click on that link and find all of these sequins that I am using. She will also be coming out, she just did a pre-order for June, so she's going to be coming out with some more mixes here in June, which I'm super excited to get in my hands. And yeah, and I think the other great thing about these mixes is because you have so many options. You can mix the mixes together. You can, they all just go so well. Also, definitely check out the Facebook page. It is called Spread the Sparkle, and you can join that group and get, sneak peeks of the new sequins coming out. You can sign up for the newsletter where you can get sketches, free sketches, free cut files, to use on your layouts. And again, more inspirations. You can get tips from the sparklers, so tips from those of us who have been using the sequins for some time, some maybe fun ideas that we have come up with that makes using sequins easier, or just different ideas. So definitely check that out, and I think you'll really love it, and you'll meet some really great ladies on there, and you can post your layouts for others to be inspired by, and you can get inspiration from others on there as well. Okay, now I'm going to continue with the embellishing, and like I said, I'm using some stickers from the project pad, and I've got that puffy sticker that says "You are super." And then I'm going to pull in a 3x6 card that I believe was in the embellishment pack, and that's going to go to the left of the photo as kind of a foundation for another cluster there. And that says, "You are capable of amazing things." And this little girl, she definitely is. I just love her to pieces. So I'm going to pull in some more embellishments. I'm going to, I think now I'm going to work on my title. I'm going to put that kind of below the photo, going to the right, and the unicorn is kind of going to be standing on the title, and the title is going to read "Perfect Day to Play." So that's going to be my title. And once I get that down, I'm going to add a few more touches. I'm going to add this cute little bird that is actually a sticker from the project pad, but I wanted some dimensions, so I'm going to add some foam dimensionals, and you will see me adding this up above that Project Life card here in a moment as soon as I finish up with the title. So, what is your favorite way to use sequins? Maybe there are ways out there that I haven't tried yet, and I would love to get your ideas on how you like to use sequins on your layouts or your cards or your projects. So, leave a comment below letting me know what your favorite technique or way is to use sequins on your layouts. I would love to find out. So let's see. I'm going to pull in some of the Paige Evans, those little puffy stickers, foam stickers to put in day 2. So it's perfect day to play. And there they are. I love these things, and I swear I use them so much, and I still have a ton of them left. So that just makes me super, super happy. This probably would have been a perfect layout to use some of those colorful, like the multicolor ones that she has. But I did not purchase those because I have the hardest time using doing a title in multicolor for one word. I can change up the font and the color, in different words, but I have a hard time when it's one word using, say, 3 different colors. So I don't know what my hang up is on that, but my eyes just have a hard time reading it as one word, I think. So I think there's other people that have that issue too. It's not just me, I'm hoping. So, okay, so here I am. I wanted to add another bit of layer under that photo, but I didn't want really the bulk of another colored paper. So I just found this polka dotted washi tape in my stash, and I tore a couple pieces, and I put one to the upper right corner of the picture, and then one below the Project Life card that has the camera on it. And then I'm going to just finish up the layout, scattering some stars from the collection as well. Some of them are enamel stars and some of them are just from the sticker sheet. And that is going to do it for my layout. I am going to end up bordering this whole layout on the navy blue paper that is in the project pad as well. The other great thing about those project pads is the cardstock that they include. They match perfectly with the pattern papers that are in the layout. So I did use that navy paper to back the photo and to back my entire layout. I hope you enjoyed the process. I'd love for you to give me a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and definitely check out Jody's shop below. I hope you guys have a great night. Bye, guys.